Every gamer has that one character that ends up choosing them, not the other way around.
PlayerOneDad.
There are places in this world that you think you know, until you stop running long enough to hear the world come alive. This is one of those places, and it's where Frostpipe's story begins. Again, so who's Frostpipe? Honestly, it started from a typo. I was wanting a name that's a dwarf name of something cool, something Tolkien-ish, and my finger slipped, and I came out with Frostpipe. It was supposed to be Frostpipe. And in that moment, something clicked. It felt like a name that had been scribbled in the margins of an old adventure book. A character that wasn't supposed to exist, but somehow always belonged. I mean, it was kind of perfect. It's exactly the kind of thing that my ADHD dyslexic brain would have done when I was 11 years old, first playing the game. Instead of re-rolling, I decided to lean into it. I wanted to slow down, to play World of Warcraft the way my younger self always wished he could. Curious, patient, and a little bit reckless. So I made something of a solo leveling challenge. No grouping, no skipping zones, reading every quest, and actually living in this world again. And that's how this series is born. Tales and Field Notes of Frostpipe. If you want to walk beside me, I'd be honored. Go ahead and hit that subscribe. I've run the Dwarf starting zone probably 100 times at this point. But this time, I actually read every quest, and it surprised me. The town folk were scared. The troll numbers were rising, and gnomes were fleeing something darker, something they didn't fully understand. If you know, you know. One liner in particular that stuck with me. I wrote it down in my field notes, but I'll come back to that eventually. It was really refreshing to hear the story of World of Warcraft through the eyes of the villagers, through the people that are actually living through each event or their own singular event. It makes it so immersive for me. I just love that about Classic World of Warcraft. Instead of sprinting to level 10 like I always do, I let myself just play. I even leveled cooking. Like, I actually leveled it. My younger self would have been so proud of that. Every little skill point felt like progress in a world that rewards patience. I was so excited to get my level to 25 in cooking so that way I could learn a recipe. I had never felt like so excited about learning a recipe in my life, but that one recipe actually gave me a buff that was helpful at my level. Imagine that. It's one of the things that I love about World of Warcraft, and it's something that made me pause. And I did it just because I wanted to, and ended up actually getting a reward from it that helped me immensely between levels 8 and 10 when I didn't have a pet. There's something truly healing about choosing to play slowly. Like the world opens up in ways I had totally forgotten.
As a dad to a toddler who rarely gets quiet moments anymore, Frostpipe became that safe place again.
After about level 6 or 7, it really hit me. Dun Morogh doesn't have a ton of quests, and hunting without a pet, absolute pain. Every pull mattered. Every fight was a gamble. And let me tell you, Frostpipe got humbled more times than I would want to admit. So eventually, I decided to head to Stormwind and wandered south. The snow melted, the air softened, and suddenly, I was standing in the heart of Elwyn Forest. It felt like walking into an old memory. The music, the warmth, Goldshire buzzing with life, and somehow, nearby, a very mysterious candle situation. I was thrilled to see that I would finally ding to level 10 so I could get my pet. Decided to go with a wolf and named him Icy, because of course. It's wild how many times I've done this, but slowing down made me feel like everything was new again. Even like I can't wait to go into Westfall and collect pig livers. Normally, I wouldn't think that was important, and I would just do it so I could get the experience from the quest. But now I'm actually excited to go get the recipe. Not efficient, it's not optimal, but it's just fun. Maybe growing older isn't about losing the magic. Maybe it's about remembering how it looked before it began. Thanks for watching me today. Those were Frostpipe's tales and field notes. If you want to join me for episode 2, I'll have the campfire ready.